Welcome to part 7 of 5.1. We're almost there. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Here we've got a different type of question. It says solve the system in terms of the arbitrary variable x. Okay, so what that means is we see here, for example, we have x, y, and z, and we only have two equations, but we have three variables. So that means automatically, if we have more variables than we have equations, that means automatically we have an infinite number of answers. Okay, and so what would be nice is if we could put every answer in terms of x. So basically what that means is we're going to just eliminate y and eliminate z, and then we'll be able to put the answer always in terms of x. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's start by eliminating y. And I see that I can eliminate y. I have two negatives, so I need to multiply by at least one negative. So what I'm going to do is multiply the bottom equation by -2, because then I'll have -2y on the top and positive 2y on the bottom. So let's multiply the bottom equation by -2, and that gives us x minus 2y plus 5z equals 9. The bottom equation would be -4x plus 2y minus 4z equals -16. Okay, so all I did there, that's a little hard to read, but it says -4x plus 2y minus 4z equals -16. Now we're just going to add these together. So -3x, y's cancel, plus 1z equals -7. Now we just need to solve this for z, okay? So solve that for z, so plus 3x plus 3x, z equals 3x minus 7. Okay, z equals 3x minus 7. So let's hold on to that. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, except now we're going to get rid of the z's. So to get rid of the z's, I know that they both go into 10. So I'm going to multiply the top equation by -2 this time, and the bottom equation by 5. Because then I'll get -10 on the top and positive 10 on the bottom. So if we multiply the top equation by -2, we get -2x plus 4y minus 10z equals -18. Okay, if we multiply the bottom equation, we get 10x minus 5y plus 10z equals 40. So I know that's a lot, but that's what we did. We're going to use elimination. You could use substitution here, but elimination is the better way to go on this one. So 8x and then minus 1y, and the z's cancel, that was the goal, equals 22. So now we want to solve this for y. So when you're solving in terms of, when you're finding the arbitrary variable x, you solve for z and you solve for y. So minus 8x minus 8x, negative y equals -8x plus 22, divide by -1, y equals positive 8x minus 22. So y equals 8x minus 22. So that's pretty much the goal, solve for y and z in terms of x. And so here's how you write the answer. Just like this. Okay, now you can either use brackets or you can use parentheses. I'm not sure which one the computer wants. But the idea here is this is an x, y, z coordinate. You see how we have three parts? But what we've done is we've managed to put it all in terms of x. And so that's the goal. We have 8x minus 22, 3x minus 7. So therefore, if you say x equals 5, then you just do 5, plug 5 in here, plug 5 in here, and you know that's a solution to both equations. Or if you plug in 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, then you know you have an x, y, z that's a solution to both equations. So again, brackets or parentheses, maybe the computer wants you to use both. Just see what the computer wants. But so that's the solution, is an x, y, z coordinate. Probably this one is the one they want with parentheses. Let's do that for just two variables now. Let's see. So that's two variables. So again, what we want to do is we want to eliminate, well, let's see. Let's try eliminating the y's and see what we get. So if I multiply the bottom equation by 3, I get 5x minus 3y equals 9 on the top. So don't change the top equation. 3x plus 3y equals 33. So the y's cancel. We get 8x equals 42. Divide by 8, divide by 8. So we get x is equal to 42 divided by 8. Hopefully I did that right. Let me just double check. Okay. So far so good. That reduces to 21 over 4. So x equals 21 over 4. And because we're dividing by 4 here, I'm going to go ahead and write that as a decimal for our substitution. So 21 divided by 4 equals 5.25. So let's plug in 5.25 for x. We get 5.25 plus y equals 11. So notice I plug that in the bottom equation because it's easier. Minus 5.25 minus 5.25. Y equals 11 minus 5.25 gives us 5.75. So this one actually only had one solution, and so that solution would be 5.25 and 5.75. So I think that's all they're looking for on that one. Okay, let's go ahead and stop here, and we will wrap up section 5.1. Kind of a long section. We'll wrap it up in the next part, part 8, and I will see you there.